It's going to be a fast A play. All five going to be grouping up through short. Three players quickly coming in. It's NeoFrag is trying to take down a few, but he's missing his shots. And it's not going to be enough. Caught in the corner. That's going to leave him wanting for more.
Yeah,
and
but
so
nice post-one positions have been set up here. sAw will be the first one to contact. He's good for one. And a second. Shuts things down. zCo gets one, but it will only be one before sAw in there for the trade. Shock now with all to find. 1 versus 3. 28 HP. Surely this is going to be a round on the board for sAw. He's going to tap the bomb as a kit as well. But he's finished off in a matter of seconds.
To successfully pick up this round. Let's see. 2 players with Deagles. This could work. B-Stick comes in hot. It's going to be NeoFrag with the first. That's a great start to second as well. The Deagle connecting, and that's beautiful. Sinners have just been given 2 entries. Not a single player on their side down. And if they play their cards right, this could be wondrous. Unfortunate, though, that they do lose Oscar.
Swing coming through. Roman's good for 1 low HP though. He'll be trying out very quickly. And the bomb, as you mentioned, that is so huge. Now 2 versus 2. They can just play time here. 20 seconds left on the clock. Still need to pick it up. They have now picked it up, but it's Arky and Mutiris with it all to find versus Echo and Shock. Deagles versus AK and Galil. 10 seconds left on the clock as well. And zCo's good for 1. It's all down to Mutiris. They can just push him. And they will finish him. zCo picks up yet again another frag. It's 2 in the round.
The trade does not need to be fair and equal here, but NeoFrag, this guy, somehow gets the better end of the deal as Just comes out hot. He gets himself the second, but Roman will be immediately refragging. The A side is now open. sAw know this. zCo's come around towards Castle as well. This is excellent, NeoKai. This really gives them a chance to retake this with both players still alive for Oscar and zCo. Oh,
yeah, they've actually played this perfectly. It's a nice nade coming over. Oscar already starting things off. Roman's dropped, and now it's all down to Mutilis. 19 HP versus 2 full HP players. Surely, unless he plays this to absolute perfection, this is going to be a Sinners round. You're just slowing it down. You have a little bit of utility, 2 flashes. Can expend them over towards Ramp and towards Secret, and maybe start making something up. With the flashbang coming over, it won't catch Mutilis though. Swing coming through, he's good for the first. Oscar's dropped, and now it's all down to zCo. They know the position. Swing coming through as well. He's trying to play this.
Oh, zCo needs to be faster.
He's actually played this to perfection. Flashbang coming through. Won't just catch Mutilis though.
No
Oh, brilliantly played there.
About to find out. sAw with their second round secured. Oh, what a round. What an opening. NeoFrag with a great nade even on Just as well. He opens up with the frag on sAw.
He's pushing up though for information. The flash coming through, and it will be spammed away. It's Mutiris. He picks up the frag, bringing him back to a 4 versus 4. Just as lowish on HP, and the MP9 swings in. Careful once again, but it's Just. He picks up yet again another frag. B-Stick's dropped. The M4's good for just 1. As Just again picking up frags left, right, and center, but it's a double spray down from zCo. Now in a 1 versus 1. Or AWP made that AK versus M4. zCo's already good for 2. The bomb is dropped, and just 25 seconds left to play with.
Smart choice by Roman to switch onto the AK. Retrieves the bomb. But he's got 20 seconds, as you said, so no time to really run back towards B as sAw. And their economy and their lifeline here of this first half on the line. And zCo, where's the kit? Where is the kit? I am not happy that he does not buy a kit, but, you know, we'll see how this one goes. It's pistols out and the entry for Mutiris.
Yeah, already a decent start. NeoFrag, he's putting up some pretty good numbers. Has been dropped a shot, good for 1. The swing coming through Arky.
Middle, and he's getting closer and closer. If he gets the first drop, B-Stick might get the upper hand, although he is now in dire trouble. The spray down does not give him anything at all. It's a B play. The AK on zCo, though, could be the game changer. And let's see if sAw still pushes into it. Yes, they do. A lot of damage already dealt. And there's the second, there's the third, and zCo cannot get the final one, but it's going to be a one-on-one against Oscar. And he's already lined up as the call had been made.
So far, really working for them. And they're just seen on the better side, and already Shock has picked up a frag, and we can see exactly why Mutiris has dropped. And already one of those AKs out of commission as they make their way towards... Oh, nice little split here. NeoFrag is good for another one.
He dies, since usually it's very easy to hit that headshot.
Yeah.
But here comes Oscar. His cross being checked. Shock from construction gets 1. There's the second. Oscar is still just lingering on the cross. zCo now comes out to play, and he doesn't even need to peek. They have, you know, enough money to go for this mini buy, loss bonuses at maximum and all that good jazz, but unfortunately their current situation is so dire that really at one point these kind of rounds have to translate into a victory.
Just whizzing past, and he does finally get it. It's B-Stick who finishes things off, and just like that, 2 Tech 9s. Got to find, but they're doing exactly that. How have they managed to pull this off? And just there, it's a 2 versus 1, and it's in favor of the T side. The Tech 9s This is a throwback to 2014 CSGO, as they have been showing absolute dominance. Echo's going to hold the AK sprays, and it will find it. A brilliant round. Over time, we can see it already here. Nade coming through as well. Doesn't quite catch his mark, but the utility will be tested. Beastic just about staying alive, but it won't be any more as Roman will pick.
And that could be the game changer. With Oscar having the up for the defense, this could really go well, although they're leaving his teammates on short to die. There's not a single man to support that short hold. Shock all alone, and Sinners starting to fall apart here. They should save. This is a save round for them. There's not even a question about it. Me a little bit is the fact that Sinners decide to play that aggressive on ramp, yet have nobody deep on short.
100%. I mean, we mentioned at the start that sAw are one of those teams that, you know, the right ways overachieve. And just like
realize, oh, maybe he's there, but it's like, nah, surely not, right? And bam, split second later, he's dead. Oh, Zetko behind default. He is in a troublesome spot. The cross has been spotted. Zetko misses his chance. There it is. Arki, the entry to Molly and Con. And that should be pretty much what it is for the round itself.
10. And they're starting to set themselves up comfortably in terms of that.
Let's see. Excuse me, towards the A site, not the B site again. And let's see if they can do this successfully this time. Beastic in the smoke, he's waiting, he's patient. This is a dangerous play he's pulling off, but this could just work. But no, sAw sees the shadow, and Nailfrag gets tagged as well. Timing is everything, and sAw have just hit it.
sAw comfortably on their way to picking up a 7, just as low on HP though. So it's slightly doable. Will be spotted. The spray coming through. Neilfrag picks up 1. The low HP player doing justice. Roman though, good in for one of his own as Oscar's dropped. That's an important frag, as we mentioned how good of a player Oscar is. Roman, good for yet another frag, and just like that, it's Zetko and Neilfrag of it all to find. It's a 2 versus 4, and sAw are well on their way to picking up 7.
Absolutely are, and this is Zetko Neofrag's last chance. Did they do anything? Oh, what a no-scope. Okay, pulls out the deagle, goes for the second. What in the world has just happened there? And that smoke is right now just an attention divider. They want to put sAw into a doubtful moment where they don't know what's happening. There's the clear up of cement. That's perfect. Now a chance of victory remains. Sinners, all of a sudden they've opened up a venue of attack where Arki, he's hiding behind default. He's being spotted, but the angle still not favorable for Sinners. And there we have it. Well played, Arki. Keep it up. If the pistol goes their way, they're on a great road to victory. For Sinners, the Czech team is in a bit of a weird spot, but good start. Roman gets headshotted. Arki gets answered my prayers. And this is one of those positions of... Oh, no. No! Come on, man! Oh... I get so emotional when I see this. It's like you molly and then you don't wait to check. It's
like the rule of thumb. You molly it and then you wait to see if anyone was in the Molotov. But they do exactly the opposite of it. They molly it and just do nothing. And
just run away.
Just like that. You just pick up 2 frags. But Roman and Muturius, we're about to a 2 versus 2. We're only 4 HP. These Glocks will be very, very deadly to him. Swing coming through. Shock's good for 1. They know the last one. Muturius, he's in towards that orange box position, trying to do everything to read. A post-bomb position are being set up though, as Muturius is good for 1. And now Oscar on 20 HP, this becomes an extremely more doable round. That spots him in towards ramp as well, and got a kit. Taps the bomb and just waits.
Oscar has to check, but
Oscar's played that too perfect.
Flying on CT side. Like this is... Oh Lord. What is this right now? What is this commotion? What is happening? Such chaos in the round itself. The force bite doesn't win.
That was chaos in every sense of the word. Neofrag finishes things off. The worst weaponry. They're playing things slow. We see the util used to their favor. Muturius will just fall back.
I like this
towards construction. The flashbang coming over as well. Beastic will be the first point of contact, but Zetko good for 1. Yeah, the fake is brilliant, and Beastic good for 1 on his own.
And that's
execution has been absolutely immense from Sinners. As Oscar picks up 1, make that 2. He's looking for the 3rd. It's just now with all to find. It's a 1 versus 4, and he might make the early call just to save. Brilliant stuff once again.
Making sAw believe that this is a B-split commitment to an AK, but he kept the M4A4. So, you know, that's just a note. It's like interesting, but oh, okay, just bringing some justice as Beastic is caught. The smoke pops, just jumps down, and well, there it goes. Beastic goes goodbye. Now, a bit of damage.
Exactly. Could actually need him off this angle. He is low on HP. The flashbang coming through though. Roman dropped, and Neofrag's good for 2. So Dodo's dropped, and just at that,
they get absolutely blasted. And now in a 4-on-3, this is perfect for Sinners though. Mutiris Takes down Neofrag. 3 players through short. I'm not sure why they changed the position last second and leaving only a single player to come in through ramp. But that is gonna be a great little lineup. Oscar burns Matthias. How in the world does that happen again? What is this magic that we're seeing out of Sinners? How are they keeping themselves with an advantage, man? This is unreal.
Every time, however, they're going to go jump on the defuse and they can just stick it. Oki, he can just stick it. Oh, he will be dropped by Oscar. Brilliantly set up. Just not going to auto-find the 2 versus 1 and Zeko from the side finishes things off. For one, Maturius is he is holding. He's holding that low angle. The swing coming through. He will be caught off guard. There's one place one towards CT and Maturius is dropped. B-Stick already off to a flying start and they can just start making their way towards A.
Room to get that A side easily, though. Yeah, Beastie getting caught. That's an AK down. Shock needs to. Yeah, that's a problem now.
If he isolates these fights, he could be good for a couple. He's good for the first, and he'll fall away alive. Now we can set up a second fight on towards Roman, and he's played that to perfection. Brilliant stuff from Neofrag. He makes it look easy, and we can tell this is why Sinners are favorites on this map. What a
performance, or in their performance, excuse me. But when they are playing well, you really get to enjoy just a great game of CS. And sAw, I feel sad for them, and I feel a little bit bad for them that they're having to go through this painful process. But thankfully, it's about to end. Oh no! Come on!
No way!
That is just Oscar. Dirty dancing by Oscar, man. That is too much.
Left, right, good night. We'll see you in the next map. What a no scope, and Oscar's making it look easy. They're confident. They're playing with fun. It's all down to Arky. He's got it all to find. He's good for one and towards Shock, but they know they can make their way towards A for free. Oscar, though, what a no scope, and he'll pick up a third.
Let's see where this one takes us. Indeed, there's going to be 2 players holding the ramp position. Sinners have a pretty good setup. What is this bunny hop with the back turn? It is not really going to work out as planned as Shock takes out 2, and it's still going to be Roman to refrag, but the damage is already dealt. The CTs have taken advantage of that.
Push to set up post-spawn positions. One in towards Ram has been spotted. A second as well. Neofrag will pick up the first. Justice dropped. They need to pick up some initial fragments. Oscar, who gets one towards Roman. Arky's got it auto-fired. The 2 versus 1. He's isolate these fights. The PG-50 good for the first, but not the second. It's Neofrag. Shutting things.
In this case, well, that's exactly what happened.
Oh no.
I've seen this before. It doesn't usually work when you go aggro, and Stadodo, there it is. There's the first. The Mech 10 works out wonderfully. There's just takes down. Well, is actually taken down as Arky refrags, the M4 in trouble, the FAMAS helps out, but the cornerstone here is the fact that they're still losing the A site, and that's a fact. And there goes Roman, the Mech 10 connects, but Zetko behind site with the scout as it's left down to Roman. It's a 1-on-2. And close call, very close call.
Got 4 frags, and now we're able to make a relatively decent buy. So does take 2 down. The flailing bullets, Zetko. How has he done that? RNG's works his favor, and Arky's got one of his own. Oscar
normalized. The T side gets even up to 8-9 rounds these days. Like they actually. The only question on everybody's mind should be, what is the? Oh,
he also takes a lot of nade damage alongside Neofrag. The double stack into his heart is punished. Making their way in towards lobby. Neofrag's good for 1. The MP9 rattles off, and it's Justin Roman. He shut things down. It's Shock and Oscar all to find a 2 versus 4. Hey, they're a 1 versus 4. Shock needs to go huge here. Picks up the first, spots the second towards main. One coming out as hard as well. So many angles, so many players. On number 7. And it will be Shock and be tested.
Ooh, Arky. Good start. With Shock down, that pretty much opens up the B site and should be doable. 2 players are holding the line though, so 1 shot for each. There's the Deagle. Oh, Neofrag. That's the bomb dropped in Titanic. Oh no, he's actually have time to reload. No, you gotta be kidding me. What? Mutiris! What in the world has just happened? How do they allow B-Stick to get 2 and Oscar to get 2 in Titanic? This is insane right now.
Oh, and B-Stick to finish things off. He picks up 3.
Oh man, what a round. And it's gonna be an A play. Neofrag burned, well, takes down Arky. Shock takes down Just. Trades have still been happening through and through. Shock the second as Zetko comes out main. Last player remaining in hut. There's gonna be Mutiris, and that was actually sAw trying to break the bubble and try and surprise their opponents.
B-Stick is gonna follow though. The MP9, but he's punished for it. And just that, sAw once again taking the man advantage early.
The CTs, they have 2 players to defend. Let's see if they can find anything. No, nothing whatsoever. 2 for Neofrag, though. Hold up. I say nothing, but there is still something to be sound. Ooh. Oh, Oscar. Oscar. What? Wait, what? What's going on right here? Oh, okay. I thought. Oh, okay. Never mind. For a second, I was confused because he turned to the back, and I thought that AK just could get the open doors, and now he gets an easy drop on anybody on ramp. And in this case, it would be the one and only Shock. Yeah, there we go.
Bet that was a jump scare.
Yep.
He was saying this monitor and got headshotted. That definitely that was definitely a jump scare.
That was a rage scare. He will be raging right now. It's like, how the hell did I die? What the hell did he do, guys? Oh, Oscar is dead. Yeah, see, this is what I don't like. Oscar as an opper, he can hit his shots, but
side on a map which is generally seen as CT-sided, so you can never count them out. Also, seeing that here. Saw the lead 8-4 and heading into round number 13. Got a significant advantage and already there. Mucha's good for 1. Treated out quickly though by Oscar with the AWP. They double up in towards outside. I'm not too sure he expected that, but the U2 makes his way out towards A. A B-stick forced off the angle. The AWP rattles past, whizzes past the but doesn't pick up the frag. He's now forced to fall back. Needs to be careful not to overextend. And it drops. He's good for 1, but he's traded out quickly. Still it's brought back to a 3 versus 3. No, Silent taking the advantage. And he's jumped off the ladder to pick up the frag.
Yeah, that's smart, actually. He would have easily missed otherwise. Baiting the shots of the op. And now the CTs have to go. They're waiting for a very long time. They're not expecting the player to be on default bomb plant. Oh, Neofrag. I mean, Oscar doesn't even get to shoot a single shot.
Yeah,
literally,
Oscar's
it's all
presence.
Neofrag here. Yeah, just his presence was enough.
That's how scary it through, though. Look at this aggression towards hell. Oscar will be tested. The double scope is punished, and Mutiris picks up the frag. And with Oscar out of the situation, players on A now become concerned, but it's from below. Beastie good for 1, but it will only be 1. Roman good for 1. So Neofrag good for 2, though. That's huge. And now he heard the steps in towards door. He will double back on towards Silo. And now in a 2 versus 2, this becomes a very doable round. It's 1 in towards Vent. He's heard the steps, and Shock is punished. If he went up silently, he could have got an easy frag on top.
Say, he's actually been not as impactful. And oh my God, Oscar. What is this aggression? Unprecedented. Raw. Oh, thank God that Neofrag gets 2, but that's a very costly loss for the side of the CTs that are already in a very problematic position.
Yeah, not the best way to start things. Losing Oscar early doors means that now, with a man advantage, now it's back to a 3 versus 3, but sAw turns things around, and against the runner play, the momentum was already in favor of sAw, but they've turned things around now, Sinners. And on a 3 versus 2, they can set up these, you know, these pairings, start playing together, they're all making their way, and that's a nice swing from Beastie. He's good for the first. And the second, just on the swing up.
Smoking on towards Wentz, even flashing out, so they try and sell this as an execution towards B, but Arky holding the line beautifully. Nobody checking CT. Please don't tell me you don't check CT. Yes, they do.
Get nervous, but it's just who's posed himself in towards this aggressive opposition. He's good for 1, made that 2. For sAw, finally trades Mar, brings back to 1 versus 2, but now this is favorable for sAw. And in towards A main. He'll just peek out, doesn't pick up the frag, but finally does. A bit of a messy spray, but it will be.
Although Sinners, this is a B commitment for sure. And they have a player coming in through secret. Oh, this could be glorious. There's the 1, there's the 2nd. This could work out like a charm. Mutiris, now they know there's 1 in control and 1 in short. And now they know that basically Mutiris is lined up in the corner, but time has run out. Ooh. Okay, yeah, there we go. Just finds Zetko. Oscar tries to be the hero and gets caught. And that's the 14th, pretty much confirmed. Beautiful stuff. And we both know where this one is headed now as Neofrag 1v5, no chance. Contested 4 Sinners with 3 players coming out to play. Oscar will open things up as Arky pushes ramp, takes down Shock. That's a problem. The T's have no control of lobby, at least not effective one. And we already see a bit of a lockout. Oh boy. Yeah, Arky gonna be caught. Again, as I said, sAw for about 20 seconds, they left themselves open to secret. So there was a good chance somebody could have crossed. If not secret, then CT. And unfortunately, they didn't check CT. Roman and Just. Can they hold it? Yes, they can. No doubt. Zetko gets caught. As Beastie comes in heaven, it's down to Stadodo. He's already ready. As long as Beastie doesn't check ladder for the next few seconds, Yep, there we have it. Oh my god, 1-on-1. My dude, can he pull it off? That's the smoke so he can cross safely, so he's not spotted immediately. Oscar with the off, one shot, that's all he gets. Luckily, he's evading those bullets like Neo, but...
Oh, I like the idea.
Taken. Doesn't hit a single bullet. Unfortunately, he himself gets caught. B-Stick, though, finally brought down. And it is going to be a 4-on-5. And there's a second. sAw, the line up through the smoke edge. A Shock retakes ramp control. This leaves
now, but the retake is coming through. It's 4 versus 3 in favor of sAw as they make their way down through Secret. Molotov will hold them off. But Shock and Zeko, the Galil's got all to find. Shock's good for 1, but Roman, a nice trade from him. Brings it back to a man advantage. Now Zeko and Neofrag, they need to lock things up. Pressure is being made here, but it's Roman who's good for a second. That's HiGHLiGHTS. Now it's all down to Neofrag. He's dropped. And ladies and gentlemen, it's sAw who pick up a rotation away. And they're starting to see a little bit. That's Roman's making his way. The ding coming through, though. It's Shock picks the first. Material's good for 1 of his own. And drops the bomb, but he's read it out quickly.
Shock.
Arky good for 1.
Sinners coming in cross. They do not have a smoke ready, so this is going to be a free killing zone for sAw. He does get headshotted, but there's a second player to support. And with a player in ruins, this could work out perfectly. Oscar, last man standing. As I said, it's the round that sAw absolutely will and should win. I say should. Oh my god, Oscar down to the last player. A charm, but it has to come in soon. There we go. Only a single player blinded. Unfortunately, the Deagles do not connect. sAw gets 2, and that should be enough. A third as well. And here comes the support. Both players fall, though. And it's back to a 3v2. Gutierrez. Ooh. 1v2. Enough time to plant the bomb, at least.
I think the priority as well is getting that bomb planted, because maybe even if he doesn't win the round, he can make something of it. But what a shot from Oscar. Doesn't manage to pick up the second, though, as slower takes some Sinners, and maybe it might be an early call to start making aggression, but as Arky picks
one mini, one broken wall. This could work perfectly, and they will line out B-Stick with Roman on the first. Shock is awaiting the push, but it's already too late. Roman the second, and it's going to be just to clean up the house. As sAw takes a victorious first half, and a 4-0 start is splendid, of course. It gives them that initial boost that they also require. sAw and Just will take down B-Stick, but Neofrag refrags. And just as the name would suggest, he is truly Neo, avoiding all bullets. 4v4. Oh, he spots the player. Yep. Rockets cleared out. The second player down. This is a problem. Roman gets tagged as well, and sAw, all of a sudden, from a 5v4, go into a 3v4.
Yeah, no, they've really got it all to do. Yeah, I know. Not the best start for him at all. In a 4 versus 3, though. Low HP. So Dodo's dropped. Roman with 11 HP. I think they might make the early call just to keep hold of these weapons. The bomb. And that first map, definitely in their favor. Obviously, Nuke, very much all sAw side. Really, really well. And the counter utility will come over in just a second. The lineup from the flash just will be good for flash in. Dodo opens things up. Gets a second. Oscar, though, and Neofrag. Quick into trade. GGWP trying to lock things down. GGWP's enough to fire off the shot, and they got the position. Neofrag's good for 1, but it will only just be 1. As he's got in towards CT and now can lock off these rotations. If they can open up this site, they set themselves up nicely with 10 seconds left on the clock. Neofrag opens things up. Still 2 players left to find in towards the pits, though. Arky and Roman are shutting things down. Zeko's good for 1, but it will only be 1 just for that. Nice frag from B-Stick on towards Arky. They will get a bomb plant, and sAw timing getting the better of him.
There we go. Roman finds 1, and now 4 players in Banana. They're literally caught in this, as 3 have already rotated over towards the B side. sAw, no, this is coming their way. Still, Mutiri speaks as he gets caught through the smoke. Yes, but he is speaking through CT. A huge mistake, and it is going to be just speaking out from dark before Arky can help. And oh my god, Sinners still win the round. And it is going to be sAw that has to save in this case.
You can mid-round call all you want, but if you're not hitting those shots, you're going to be punished. And it's Sinners who did exactly that. An auto shotgun. sAw, they try and find something. The boost they're on towards. Oh, it's a lovely shot from sAw, Oscar.
Started that. In general, I feel like sAw are better individually, but as a team, Sinners just seem to be working a bit stronger. And look at this. Justin Mutiris holding the line. MP9 and CZ in hand together. It works like a bloody charm. Ooh, nicely done by Shock. 1v3 right now. 1 minute on the clock. Can he clutch this one and pull it back from the clutches of death? As he's gonna check banana, he's about to die though. Yep, there we go. Smart call, sAw watching the cross.
He needed to go huge there. He did exactly that. Brilliant play from them. And now heading into round number 10. Look at the aggression from the CT side. They made it up towards. Oh, that's so well played. Arky has done that. Absolutely brilliant. Insane. And now it's a 5 versus 3 already. Could even be made worse as Zeko is dropped by Roman. This is exquisitely played. Shock managing to get one on towards Roman, but it could be nothing less than a consolation kill. It's brilliant play. Once again, start things off from sAw. And their CT side aggression is really...
But sAw, I feel like they're overconfident almost at times. Their aggression is relentless, and I love the fact that they are confident like that, but they really need to start also be very wary of their corners, because they're still paying a very high price to win these rounds. And as the CT side, we always say, you know, every mistake you do comes back to haunt you twice over. More prepared for any sort of execution that might be coming their way. Good flash, B-Stick blinded, and that is a free frag for Just. The timing there could not be better. Roman as well on an off angle. And easy pickings. Sinners are literally walking into the crosses of their opponent, and one by one they're falling apart. This should be double digits for sAw, and it really couldn't be better.
Yeah, they're making this just look easy. I mentioned this in Nuke. It's just simple CSGO, and it's working so well for sAw.
Yeah.
They've now got a 7-round advantage. They're well on the way to picking up a 10-2 already, and that's a very good way to do it as Roman drops the bomb. It's all on to Oscar. We mentioned he's a extremely good player, but I think in a 5 versus 1, this is still asking a lot of him. Will be good for 1 though. Maybe even get a couple more, but 35 seconds left on the clock. I still think this is going to be a very favorable round. Oh, he spots 1. They could just swing him though. It's a 2 versus 1. They need to play this well with a no scope. Good for 1. He will be aware of the second, but he doubles back towards that lower banana position. He's spotting these drops. It's just 2 picks with the frag.
It's 10-2. This is as good as it gets, really.
Yeah, this could really be where we see, you know, Sinner's peak. I don't think they can get much further than this. It's already a good start. Materials makes a 1, but Beastie good in for the trade with a Tech 9. Still in a 4 versus 4. The weaponry heavily advantages just the CT side. There's 2 in towards the smoking long. Arky, which play around, is spotting in towards apartments. He needs to be careful not to overextend as well. He's dropped to 49 HP. Make that 0. The deagle through. It's all onto Roman. He has to lock things down. A shock from above. Assassin's Creed style, he picks with a frag, and just like that, as soon as we'll get this bomb plant in the 2 versus 4, they might make the early decision
just right now, but the chances are very dwindling, to say the least.
I mean, of course, it's a CT.
This really gives them a chance to hold if they try to cross through long, and they will do so exactly. sAw will hold the line. Arky finds 2, and there comes 1 more as Materials comes to clean up the mess. They might have lost 2, but they've done what they needed.
Yeah, literally. And then the thing is, the problem for them is that the sAw's peeking with the
1. And they leave NeoFrag alone here towards B. Does he get out of it safely? Oh, I like this idea, actually. This is some next level play. Unfortunately, Zeko walks out of short. And that kind of pretty much locks things out, doesn't it? Yeah,
they spotted the bomb as well. He is good for 1, but a 1 versus 4, 16 HP. We mentioned Oscar's a good player, but it's asking a lot, and Roman shuts things down. It's a 12-3.
Here comes the execution, here come the Molotovs, here comes the play.
Making the way in, Roman off to a flying start. He drops Zeko. Shock one from behind, trying to pick up something. It's a messy 1, and he will be punished. It's just 2 picks of the frag. A re-smoke in towards CT, and just like it's all onto Oscar and Beastie with all to find. And we question the utility, but they've made it work really well. The utility over on towards B allow them to clear that site. They can re-smoke CT. It's brilliant play from them. The bomb is planted. Pressure's on. Oscar's good for 1. Looking for the tap, but it'll be Arky. Finishes things off. It's all on to Beastie. He's going to go huge. It's 1 versus 3. 3 angles to clear. He's been flanked from every angle. And this has just been brilliantly played. Muterius finishes things off. So does Sinners. And we didn't expect it to be this one-sided at all. The swing coming in towards Oscar, trying to find something, but he'll find nothing. sAw's gone for the aggression. Might be punished for it as well. The MP9 running off with sAw, picks up the flag. Again, it's not the best buy. This really is make or break for Sinners. If they don't pick up this one, they will struggle, and just picks up 1 towards B-Stick. Scout trading things out. Oscar is always good for at least 1.
Shock, that's it. If he kills Shock, I think the round is gone.
Oh, and he does exactly that. A site's open, the rotator's coming through, but they will be able to make their way out relatively scot-free. Zeko's good for 1. And it brings it back to a 2 versus 2. The bomb will be planted. And Oscar's picked himself up an AK-47. It is a doable retake. But it's asking a lot. The nade as well as Arky's dropped to 33. It becomes doable. Oscar's good for the first. It's all on Arky. Low HP, 33 HP. He's got it all to find. Isolating his fights will be huge here. He's good for the first. And now it makes it doable.
And he has the time. He has the time. He knows that currently the position he's in is favorable for him. And without a kit, Zetko is going to have to take a very long time to defuse. Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Fair enough.
It got close. Not a good way to start things off. Nearfrag going for a peek. They won't find anything. A flashbang comes over. No one playing in that close car position. No drop a Molotov as he comes in for this peek. It could be maybe good for one, but the flashbang is sublime. Dodo is also caught out by, but Nearfrag left 8 HP. Can up a gun like that, but are still making their way towards RB. The flashbang comes through, but Nearfrag and Zeko, well, Beastic and Zeko picking up the frags. Nearfrag somehow managed to stay alive for that long, even though he was full blind. They brought it back to a 2 versus 2. 2 versus 4, may I say, but with low HP, Oscar can just farm kills there with the skull. All he needs to do is hit them in the toes, and it's enough for the frag. Flashbang comes through. He'll be punished as Roman picks up that frag, but I think he's going to make the early call. Well, he will just save. It'll be an AK stage into next round. Very tentative. Arky left with 31 HP. Sinners are starting to wake up a little bit. The MP9's good for 1, but it will only just be 1. There's justice in there for the trade. Bringing it to a 3 versus 4. It still is doable for sAw, but the advantage is in Sinner's court, and this could be a 5th round converted for them. A nice shot from Zeko. Deletes Matidis. Just like that. Too remaining players just to spam down Arky as well. Low HP. Surely this is going to be a Sinner's 5th round on the board. The nade. The Kobe, the dunker, finishes things off. As he repositions. Spots one towards long. If Zeko opens things up, he's good for the 3-4-man spray down. Look for the 8 as well. It'll be Oscar in to support him as he had low HP.
For Sinners, let's see if they can keep their cool. Can they win this? Oh, the Molotov is actually not extinguished. Just has to be very careful. He sees Beastic. There's the headshot.
Oh, they have the man advantage. The aggressive play in towards mid. Roman will be spotted and dropped, so he's traded out quickly by Dodo. Brings it back to a 4 versus 3. Zeko once again playing in this angle underneath balcony. Will swing out and get one. Could be good for a second here, but he's traded out quickly. Material's good for yet another frag. The spray coming through from short is trade central with brought back. Now you want to start there. Miss nade as well.
There we go.
He's deleted.
GG. That's it. 16-6. Sinners not only lose the map, but they lose the